plastics in general through his company, and he is the CEO of Lucintel. And Sanjay is he speaks, I think, at every one of these sessions and has done a wonderful job. He's always well received. So with that in mind, I'll go ahead and open it up to Sanjay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. The big question I'm going to answer today: how do we grow the composites business? Right. So you all are here to hear how do we grow composites industry. That's the big challenge. We talk to more than 1,000 industry players every year. Personally, I talk to 100 people like you guys at the shows. We attend about 10 to 12 composite shows in a year across the globe. JEC Paris, as well as like CAMEX, like it used to be ACMA. This year at JEC Paris, when I was there, I saw an interesting trend, which was not common other years. There were a lot of companies exhibiting carbon composites parts. The end product market is about $68 billion. So by the time you add the raw material and the end product like Gulf shaft, boat hulls, wind blades, aircraft components, it's about 68 billion. So total is about $100 billion industry, composites as a whole. And the interesting thing is the market penetration of composites across the domain, whether you take automotive, construction, pipe and tank, is average out less than 3%. You can say that's a good news or bad news. Bad news is that it's pretty small, right? So the good news is it shows tremendous potential for growth. But we have to figure out how do we penetrate into those applications. If we penetrate from 2.2% to 5%, even 10%, that is quadruple the industry, right? So we need to figure out how do we do that. In the aerospace industry, composites are gaining traction. If you look into the next generation aircraft, plus the other aircraft like Boeing 787, Airbus 350, Airbus 380, it has huge amount of composites. So I'm going to show you the trend, how the composites are penetrating in the aerospace industry. And as I mentioned, to impact globally in the growth of composites, these are the 5 ways we think we can impact. Hybrid product, which is basically metal to composite. The Cradle to grave infrastructure, innovation to meet the market unmet needs, and education to engineers like civil engineers, automotive engineers. The 5 strategies to compete. Number 1 is manufacture hybrid products, right? The Cradle to grave. So let me explain you what do I mean by manufacture the hybrid products. When we talk to the civil engineers and ask them, why don't you use composites? First thing is they don't know about composites. Plus, when we talk to the steel guy, insecure that composites may replace the whole iron and steel in their market. So instead of fighting, what we're trying to say here is collaborate, work together. So develop products which are hybrid. Don't try to replace 100% composites like rebar. So today, if you look into the rebar, which is made with composites, fiberglass rebar, is 100% composites. Can we make rebar, which is mixture of iron and composites? That's the thought process. That way, the metal guys will not be afraid. They will come forward, work with composites guys. And I'm going to share with you a lot of examples which are already taking place. Companies are working in that direction to make hybrid products. recently, Lamborghini, they launched the chassis, right? The monocoque chassis or carbon composite chassis. It is not 100% carbon composites. They launched it with aluminum. There was aluminum with composite. So that's the way to do in certain areas. Join hands with metal guys, make parts, which is hybrid. Second is the Cradle to grade. The big challenge in the industry is, if you look at the steel industry and aluminum industry, and if you can look into and learn from that, we'll find that they have a tremendous infrastructure, from tooling to the product design, to the testing, to the prototyping, to the repairing, to the recycling of steel and aluminum. Do we have it as a composites guys? That's the big challenge. Currently, we talk to the Ford, GM, Chrysler, and Toyota, those guys. The recycling and repair is a big challenge. What do we have for that to address it? Steel and aluminum is easy to repair. If there is a dent, they have a suction head or something like that, they pull out, fix the dent, paint it. With composites, you can't see the dent. You have holes, you can't see it. That's the challenge. So how do you repair composites? In automotive industry, yes, a lot of parts are replaced. If there is an accident or some problem, yeah, you replace it. That's the way to go with composites. But in some cases, like chassis, it is too expensive to replace the part, you got to repair it. So we need to develop some good repair technique to address this market. Infrastructure, right? So I talked about the infrastructure for overall for repair, recycling, tooling. The question people are asking is, okay, is carbon fiber guys ready for this big boom? If GM, Ford, Chrysler, BMW uses 5 or 10 pound of carbon fiber per vehicle in mass vehicle platforms, it is going to be a huge opportunity. Who is going to invest $100 billion for such a big opportunity? Tooling guys, are they ready to invest? Prototyping, designing, testing facilities. Across the board, you need investment to meet this coming needs from the automotive guys. So we do have to address this. If there has to be a huge amount of carbon composites in automotive industry, because 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 40 pounds of carbon fiber per vehicle is going to translate huge opportunity for carbon composites. The next is the composites recycling, which I have addressed. Again, the current innovations to meet aerospace industry expectations, Boeing, Airbus, Lockheed Martin,